So here we have one of the oldest cookbooks in Denmark. From Denmark. It's was written in 1766.
Oh wow!
Original?
Original.
That's almost as old as the Declaration of Independence. 1770. Oh, it's
older.
It's older. It's older than the Declaration of Independence by 10.
How's it going, guys? We're gonna be checking out a pretty sweet town that I came across called Solvang or something. Let me show you here. This is the thumbnail, but it's called Solvang. Solvang. I don't know. I'm probably almost guaranteeing to not pronounce that right. So anyways, the original channel is More Travels with Drew Binsky, and the video is called This American Town is Exactly Like Denmark. So I highly recommend Drew Binsky. In fact, I've not came across this channel before. He has a channel called just Drew Binsky. Just, you know, this one must be a second channel of his. I've never came across it actually until now. So I subscribed, I hit like. Links to the original video is down in that description section down below, so you guys can jump over there and check out his channel as well. And we're gonna find out what about this American town makes it like Denmark.
Guys, I just discovered America's best small town. It's called Solvang in Southern California. Check this out.
Velkommen til Solvang, det danske hovedstad i USA.
Wow, these buildings are so iconic. Look at this. So cool.
It looks
Telephone booth, interesting. Walking around the streets, I really do feel like I'm in Denmark.
I've never had these before, but man, they're good.
Welcome to Denmark.
I've never been to Denmark, but it straight up looks like Denmark. Like that looks like, and that's the whole town too. So it's not even just an area like Holland, Michigan. You know, there's like a little Dutch village and little areas that are Dutch-like, but it's not like the whole town like that.
But America at the same time. Solvang is a picturesque village that transports you to the lovely landscapes of Denmark, right in the heart of Californian wine country. With its distinctive European architecture, windmills, and enchanting cobblestone streets, Solvang offers a unique blend of Danish heritage and California charm. Known for its world-class wineries, Danish pastries, and a rich history dating back to its founding in 1911, this quaint town brings travelers from all over the world to experience a taste of Scandinavia with a Californian twist.
I didn't think I thought Scandinavia, somebody corrected me one time. I thought that Scandinavia was just the peninsula. So like Norway and Sweden. Because I said something about Finland. And Finland's not on the Scandinavian peninsula, neither is Denmark. Let me know.
So Dean, when did you first move to Solvang?
I was at school in Santa Barbara. It just happened that my roommate was from Denmark.
Oh, okay.
And so I said, Helmer, did you know that there's a little Danish community close to us? And he said, yeah, I was there last week. And I said, you didn't take me? Let's go next week, which we did. I came up here. It was a beautiful day. And I thought, wow, I want to live in that town. That town is for me.
It looks
What's it
cool.
like living here today?
This is still a Danish community. We don't have as many Danes as our early founders had, when all of the population in Solvang were of Danish descent, or actual Danes. And Danish was the only language spoken here then.
At what time?
And that was in 1911, when the first settlers came.
I love how there's Danish flags everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You know, the Danes are really proud of their flag. The flag was said to have floated down from heaven.
Okay.
So it's kind of a sacred symbol to us.
Sure.
This is our three founders, Pastor Gregerson, Pastor Nordentoft, and Professor Pornsild. And they had emigrated from Denmark, were living in the Midwest. They came out here, they found 9,000 acres of land for sale. They bought all 9,000 acres. They built their school, got friends and family to come out here, buy a little land for a farm, and this became a Danish colony. And they called it Solvang, which means soul for sunny, and vang is meadow.
All these
Nice.
buildings, are these original?
Sunny Meadow, which of course it's in Southern California, which I've never been. The farthest east that I've been was when I saw the Mississippi River in Southern Illinois. But yeah, I'm in the Midwest, Northern Indiana, and That sucks that I'm so far away because I would like to go check this place out, but California is not close to me by any means.
Original from the early 20s.
No,
Okay.
No, they're not. In the early beginning, our early founders were just anxious to get a building up. The only building that was here when they arrived was the old mission Santa Ynez. When they saw that, they had never seen Spanish architecture. After all, they're from Denmark, a long way from Spain. They fell in love with it. They even started building with Spanish architecture.
Oh.
And you can see homes here in Solvang. One side of the street will be Spanish style, the other side Scandinavian.
That's really cool.
Yeah. En lille smule dans.
Det lyder godt. Goddag her.
Good day, good day. Velkommen til Solvang.
What do you think about it here?
I do get a feel of Denmark being here.
He must have been an actual Dane.
This is a local town as much as it is a tourist town.
Oh yes, it absolutely is. We have 5,200 people that live in this community. It's a small town.
And at its peak, how many tourists can you find here?
During December, we could have as many as 200,000 people here.
Jeez. Through December, probably Christmas markets and stuff, I would bet. It'd clearly be a great place to have a Christmas market.
A lot of these shops have real Danish wares in them. For example, this is the iron art
Nutcracker
shop, and you'll notice in the window a lot of Danish porcelain. A lot of these things come right from Denmark. You see that, Eltown?
Yeah. What's the significance of that?
Well, that was built many years ago, only used by mischievous elves at Christmas time now. And they live in there, and sometimes you can hear them making a noise and playing their instruments.
It's probably
This
birds.
is Copenhagen Drive, which was once our main street, and it still is our main street.
What is that?
That's Solvang.
That's a weird way to put it. He says Copenhagen Drive. It was once was our main street, and it's still our main street. Okay, I mean that's true, fair. If it used to be and it still is, but why point it out? It's just an odd way to put it.
It's our main street, and it still is our main street.
What is that?
That's Solvang's largest windmill. It's a replica of a mill that's in the south of Denmark called Døbølmølle. And in the back of it, you'll notice the south of Denmark called Døbølmølle.
It sounds like he's stuttering. You know, the way it just sounds odd to me. Okay, so that is very similar, huh? Very cool.
And in the back of it, you'll notice the round tower of Copenhagen. That's
Okay, so that's something that's actually in Copenhagen. They've replicated it somewhat. And it's a pizza place, it says. Tower Pizza.
And in the back of it, you'll notice
Tower Pizza. So over the door, it's not as grand. That's one thing I noticed. Like, look at the door casing. The windows and stuff's pretty similar. I mean, I didn't have a lot of time to look, of course, but check out the door, though. The other one's definitely more grand, the original.
notice the round tower of Copenhagen.
See? Way more elaborate. Okay, yep, the windows, of course, are also more elaborate on the original. But other than that, I mean, it's got a lot of the same details, like these little things that kind of come down the edges in between the windows and... Huh. The amount of windows is different, too. So the Tower of Copenhagen must be bigger and taller.
That's a replica, and we have some storks on the roofs. In Denmark, it's very lucky to have a stork build a nest on your roof.
Yeah,
especially
Really?
in your chimney.
they're all over the place here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check out a video about the stork thing. I never knew that.
I really bought this accordion in Silkeborg, Denmark.
Very, very cool. So go ahead and play whatever you like to play.
Let's see.
How does it make you feel when you play that here?
That's cool.
You know, because I bought it so many years ago, I really love this accordion, and an accordion is the only instrument that I know of that can caress it while you're playing it, and you can feel it breathe. So I've given her a name. Her name is Tove.
Let me and it
I'm here with
works.
Rennie, who runs, what is this place?
This is Danish Malt Bakery, and we have been here since 1960, and we'd love to welcome you inside.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Come on. We have all the traditional Danish pastries. We have, I call the Americanized version, cream cheese.
So these are, most of these are just iconic Danish bakeries.
Yeah. So these are actually Danish candy that's very popular, and the Danes that come to Solvang really love them.
Black licorice,
Yeah,
right?
Haribo is German,
Matador,
but
man.
these are made in Denmark by Haribo because Danes love their candy.
And you like the licorice flavor,
We
right?
love the liquor.
Yeah.
These we have, we call it Turkish pepper. It's very
Turkish.
spicy.
You have those little like licorice hard candies in a little box. I think this is what I'm talking about though, but in Denmark you get them, yeah, they're like in little boxes.
I legit have, not the same brand, but I've had licorice sent to me from probably the Netherlands in little containers like that, and it was like chocolate coated licorice or something. It was interesting.
Want to try one?
Yeah. Yeah. Mmm. It's like black licorice and it's salty. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So here we have one of the oldest cookbooks in Denmark. From Denmark. It's was written in 1766.
Oh wow!
Original?
Original.
That's almost as old as the Declaration of Independence. 1770. Oh, yeah, it's
older.
It's older. It's older than the Declaration of Independence by 10 years.
And we actually extracted the recipe for æbleskivler out of it.
Wow.
This is
Wow.
found it. This is his Svendebrev, we call it. That's his proof of proper education.
Are his kids here still?
Yes. And these are the bakeries he had in Copenhagen.
That's so cool. Are they still there?
I think one of them is still a bakery. This is
Yeah, that is insane. Wow, I wish I was closer to California. That's on the other side of the country, of course. But anybody watching this, if you're close by Southern California, or if you're just planning to come to America and you're Danish and whatever, and you're looking for something to do, go check this place out, seriously.
the real brain behind
Oh.
it. Hi, it's Henrik. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
What are you making here?
Danish vanilla cookies.
What is that?
A big oven.
Big oven. That's it?
That's it. Just close the door and press the button. You can see 380
Start.
around 40 minutes. Start bake.
That's a
See
big
how
oven.
it's turning around.
Yeah. These are just like classic Danish cookies or
Yeah,
what?
this is chocolate chip cookies. You can try one.
I want cookies.
Delicious. Really thin and crispy and crunchy. These are the kind of cookies that you can eat like 20 of them.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Oh yeah," as he's holding his gut.
The recipes are these.
I have actually changed the recipe. The recipe is from, they started 60 years ago, but we have upgraded them because people like them, but I think they're missing a little bit of taste.
Tweak them.
Yeah.
So a Danish cookie, not only it tastes good, it needs to smell good, look good, and it has to have the right consistency.
We can get those here in tins. They're in like little metal can tins. I don't know if they're authentic, from Denmark or not. I have no clue. They're probably made in America, but regardless, they're good. So I could imagine that is probably so much better, being a homemade, authentic style. Man, that's awesome.
Smells so good over here. All the cookies, the aroma.
What is that?
Oh, wow. Cookies, the aroma.
Does anybody know what those are? It looks like there's chocolate on the side and what is that? That looks so curious and delicious at the same time. Wow. I love some food, guys.
Come on. Oh, wow. You can feel the heat coming off the oven. Wow.
Well, yeah, it's of course. I mean, it's a giant oven that looks like 7 foot tall. Yeah, you're gonna feel the heat.
The smell, the aroma is fantastic. This vanilla flavor. Those are as fresh as it gets. Not too hot, huh?
Freshest cookie you will have in your entire life.
Oh man. It's so soft. As he said, it's the freshest cookie you can have in your life. Wow.
I mean, I've had cookies out of the oven quicker than that, actually. So I don't know. I might have had one fresher.
And if you wait 10 minutes, they will be crispy. Now you say they're not soft because they're just out from the oven.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, they'll definitely harden over time for sure.
Talking about life in Solvang, a lot of people think of it as just a tourist town, but there is a local population here.
Absolutely.
And are these made up of Danes? Are they made up of other Americans?
There's Danes, the second generation Danes, and solvang is also important to Danes who live in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Fresno, Bakersfield. They come here. It's kind of whatever you want to call it, but this is...
Is it because of the winery around here?
The wine.
It's because it's the Danish home base over there. Like, that's the closest thing you can get to Denmark. So, of course, you're going to want to be drawn to go to this place, you know, if you live close by.
Winery is definitely a good add-on for solvang, but this is the only place where you find a true Danish town in America. There's nowhere else.
I heard Christmas time,
Exactly.
there's a bunch of people that come here.
Yes, Christmas is a big celebration in Denmark. It's a tradition, it's a culture. We love the lights.
How would you describe Solvang in one word?
The Danish capital of America. That was about 5 words.
That was perfect though. I love it. It's lunchtime and I want nothing more than a Danish meal.
Well, here we come to Solvang restaurant. This is the home of Arne's. In Danish, we say Arne's berømte æbleskiver. You can get in here, you can get æbleskiver. They're cooking them here.
With the raspberry jam?
Yeah, and they serve it with Danish sausage.
Look at the menu.
Yeah.
They even have the words in Danish
Yes,
here.
uh-huh. You
That's
notice
cool.
this is one letter. It's an A and an E kind of put together.
Yeah.
A vowel. Then in the Danish language, we have 3 extra vowels. So instead of 26 letters, we have 29.
Oh.
It's like an old, iconic, classic Danish restaurant mixed with a diner's vibe of America.
That's
Look at
super
all the
cool.
things on the walls.
What is... I can't look at all the things on the walls. You did it too fast. Okay. Very cool. I'm not sure what it signifies, but it's cool. Is this supposed to be hands? Looks like a heart, of course, but holding hands.
It's like an old, iconic.
Visits Denmark. Okay, so that's in Danish on the left.
Classic Danish.
And then what do we have at the top? Forlov, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read all that, but very cool just to be able to stop it and look around, you know, instead of just glossing over it, right?
Restaurant mixed with a diner's vibe.
Northern stores
Of America. Look at all the things on.
Yeah, right here. What is that? So we got a panoramic view of probably the main street in the town, or perhaps somewhere in Denmark. And then, of course, probably the owners of the restaurant and whatnot. Awards.
On the walls.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Old pictures of probably Denmark is what it looks like. Maybe not the one on the left. I don't know for sure about that one. Oh, that was fast.
Diner's vibe of America. Look at all the things on the walls.
There we go. I got it. There we go. That's cool. Looks like there's a canal right there. That's probably right in Denmark. Yeah.
Just tell me what's the most classic thing here.
Æbleskivers and the Danish sausage.
Okay, sure, I'll have that.
Okay.
You notice how the Danish writing on the roofs here? I don't know what it means, but it's really cool.
Got some Danish mustard there on the side for you.
Thank you so
All
much.
set?
Beautiful.
Enjoy.
Juicy, flavorful, meaty. So good it should be illegal. Now for the puff balls with raspberry on them. They're like waffle balls with raspberry jelly and powdered sugar. I've never had it before, but man, they're good. So after spending the last 12 hours wandering around Solvang, I can tell you with certainty that this is the best small town in America. And yes, it actually does feel like Denmark. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more epic travels from every country, and I'll see you in the next video.
Very cool. So, yeah, definitely go check out his channel. Like I said, he does a lot of cool travel videos. This is his second channel. His main one's just called Drew Binsky. but the links to this video will be in the description section, like I said. And he travels, I think he's literally been to every single country in the world, and I don't know that he's got videos on every single one. If not, it's close. He's got a ton, so go check him out. You guys have a super fun, awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, bye.